started some holy basil. Just came out here and watered a little bit ago, but we've got mammoth basil, anise, which is a licorice smelling herb. I want to use that to make some tea. I always plant a few. There's rosemary, St. John's wort, borage, some more anise. I don't remember what this was. I didn't label it. Pretty sure all of my sage died. Here's some rainbow chard. Y'all want to go check out the garden? What do you think, Dee? Come on. These are peppers from the original garden. Got habaneros. Picked a few off of this one already, but it's doing really good. Pretty sure that's grass. Chili reds. These are one of Ryan's favorites. These turn a really pretty red and they've got a nice flavor. Got blossoms. There's another baby pepper right there. Here's our jalapeno. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is our mammoth jalapeno, and it looks like maybe we've got snails or something. Let me prune these off. This one goes all the way up into this trellis with a new bloom right up there. Possibilities. Here are Cajun bell. It's a cute little light green pepper. One of our favorites. This side we've got a yellow bell pepper plant. I think we've gotten maybe 2 off of there. This one, our poblano. It's pretty tall. I haven't gotten a whole lot of fruit off of this one. Take these off the bottom. If we take the plants off, the leaves off the bottom part, it helps reduce rot. Oh, look, here's one. You see that? Cute little pepper. And this is my miracle basil. It was maybe about this tall, and I think maybe just a couple of leaves up on top were left, and I completely forgot it was there. I figured it was a goner, and then I come back one day and the dang thing has doubled in size and got leaves back. Looks like something's chewing on this one too. Here's another Cajun bell. This one, it doesn't put off a lot of peppers. Got a little one starting to show up right there. A couple more. This is the Santa Fe Grande. It's another pepper. It's real pretty. Let me see if I can get it to focus. And then we've got an orange bell pepper, which finally is starting to put off some fruit. That's going to be exciting. Take these off. You see something's been chewing on these bottom ones. Prune those. This so far is the pepper garden. I had a bunch of solar flare tomatoes and Craig's grande jalapenos growing on that side, but I planted the seeds too deep. But now we've got little black cherry tomato plants sprouting up, which is great. I planted them from here all the way to there. I got another little sprout that wasn't there yesterday. Hello, little guy. And on that side, Paisley also planted some, but I don't see him sprouting up quite yet. Maybe soon. Got a rose bush that was here with the house. I think they call it a mile-a-minute vine. I can't get that thing to die. My raspberries, however, did not make it. They say that raspberries are good in pots. They are not. They need to be in really good dirt, and I just failed to get these in the ground fast enough, and they didn't make it. Ryan made me an herb garden planter. I think we're going to put it on that side. It's because there's a sprinkler over here and it blocks it, but we're going to plant some cilantro and some more holy basil and basically any kind of herb. Place we don't have room to put other things in the garden, we're going to plant them in the smaller beds. Meet the original garden. This used to look a lot better. That's where we pulled the peppers out. We did have a watermelon vine growing, and we got a little watermelon, but it shriveled up and died. We had peas in the back, but it gets way too much sun and they just crisped, burnt. And we've got a few tomato plants. Still got one in a 5-gallon bucket. They're looking really sad right now, even with new growth. They're looking pretty sad. And I'm about 5'7". This plant's probably 4.5, 5 feet. And I see 1 tomato, 2 tomato, a bunch of pruning I need to do. We've picked several tomatoes off of here. That guy's not doing so bad. We're about to pull all of this out, pull up all the grass, and use this, I don't know, maybe for a strictly flower garden? Something. We'll figure it out. We have room back there. I'm not going to go back there right now. There's poison ivy. But we've got a sprinkler system that will cover this whole spot. And there's railroad ties. It looks like the people that lived here before had a garden at some point. Cleaned out all those trees. I think over that side we're going to put the fig tree, maybe a peach tree, mulberry bush, compost pile. And now we can say hi to our neighbors. This is the newest addition. We've got Brad's Atomic tomatoes, which I planted a lot of them in bunches, and I should have done individual seeds because now they're kind of crowded. But we're going to see how it goes. They're supposed to be like grape tomatoes. I haven't heard wonderful things about the taste, but I want to try it for myself. And we've got okra. Look at that. That thing sprouted up overnight. More leaves. Got taller. You see the newer leaves are like a lighter green. And that little guy right there, that's a serrano pepper. So I did okra, serrano. That okra didn't make it. That serrano didn't come up. Then it says okra, serrano peppers, okra, serrano, okra, serrano, okra. Those are sunflowers that got squished, but are still kind of hanging on. Pull these out. Here's a pretty little okra plant. I don't think this one's burgundy. It's got some red to it. I bet you that's the hill country. Hill country okra. I'm not sure what that dude is, but we'll leave him there for now. Hello, Mr. Sunflower. Isn't that pretty? These I am the most excited about. This is the burgundy okra. I had a whole packet of seeds and started them in the little ice tray seed starters. These are the only ones that made it. They definitely do better being sown directly into the ground, but these stalks are burgundy most of the way down, especially this one. And these are supposed to be really good. See how they're different from the other ones? This guy's kind of crooked. I don't know what he's doing. I think that's either a Burmese or a hill country. And it, I don't know if you can see it. The rainbow chard. It's supposed to be kind of like a superfood celery type thing. They seem to be slow growers, even in really, really, really good dirt. But we're excited to try them, and that's the rainbow chard. This little area right here, I'll have to go check my book. I totally forgot what I planted. There's a sprout, that's grass. Sprout, don't know what that thing is. There's several little sprouts. It's probably a pepper of some kind. But from here all the way to here, put a whole bunch of seeds, covered them up, and I don't remember what it was. Got more okra, chard, and I've marked this little space right there. I planted cucamelons, and we are really super duper excited to see if I planted them in time. And I put some more over there on that side. Once they start growing, they're going to go over this big old bean tunnel, cover the whole thing, and then we'll have cucamelons everywhere. We got some more tomatoes. These are purple Russian tomatoes. I need to start planting them in individual seeds and not in groups. I think they'll definitely do better. We'll see how it goes. You learn all the time. Now, these, I think we counted 25, 26 individual okra stalks, and they will each get between 4 and 5 feet tall. We're going to have a lot of okra. Cannot wait for all of this okra. It's going to be delicious. On this side, I've got lightning mix peppers on this half. And then I've got, I think they're purple matula peppers. And then I've got some more serrano and okra on the other side. Kids started picking pecans. This is our green bean plant. These are probably the slowest thing I've ever grown. They take about 60 days to start producing anything. Got a couple flowers. Should be any time now. I would definitely not use tomato cages next time. They need more room to not overlap with each other. We've got blooms, some more blooms, quite a few actually. So we'll see how many green beans we get from this guy. That whole back area is going to be improved. Got our cattle panel trellises, the original garden, herb garden, peppers.